Fans, thanks for clicking today's Doretta Rose report. I'm going to put this update on here because I might miss tomorrow. I might not. I don't know yet. But I want to get some recent information out to you. What's going on. And WWE announced Thursday, or today, that WrestleMania 29 set a record as the highest grossing event in the company history, earning about $72 million. The figure is up from $67 million grossed by WrestleMania 28, which doesn't mean they had more viewers. Of course, the prices have raised every year. Seat prices, the pay-per-view prices. So that's kind of misconstruing, but they did make more money. They probably had to spend more money too. WWE issued a press release stating that the show will once again exceed 1 million views, which I'm surprised, but that's worldwide also. The preliminary estimates revealed that to Variety that WrestleMania 29 will reach about 1.2 million buys on the pay-per-view, less than the record though of 1.3 sold for last year's event. So kind of surprised to me. Maybe not. Anyway, here's their official announcement. WrestleMania 29 is held April 7th, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, grossed $72 million, the highest grossing, whatever. In addition, WrestleMania 29 will once again exceed 1 million global pay-per-view buys and attract a sold-out crowd of 80,676 fans from all 50 states and 34 countries at MetLife Stadium. During a recent interview with TNA, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, believe it or not, was asked directly if he uses steroids to play bodybuilder in his new role of Pain and Gain, and what did he say? Oh, no. Looking at his co-star, though, they were both sitting there for an interview. Johnson said, "How about you?" Said, "You do all kinds." And Wahlberg replied, "What? Steroids? No, don't mess with them." Rock revealed how he maintains so much muscle mass during his filming. He said it wasn't easy, that easy to do. It's a lot of protein and growth naps. Then laughed. And he said, "I say about the hardest thing was probably the schedule at that time that I had to keep between having a big match down in Miami for WrestleMania and preparing for this." Kept him going. And talk about a guy from his let's say first time in WWE, old Kurt Angle. He, in an interview, they asked him about, TNA and about odds and ends things. He says, "I love it in TNA. It's been very, very happy here. They treat me well," and says that you just never know. Angle said, "The way I want to retire, I want to go out with a bang." He said, "I hope to God within the next 3 years we can have somewhat of a pay-per-view that is even minutely close to WrestleMania. But we don't, not yet. But everyone wants to go out and retire at WrestleMania. So we'll see how that goes." He said, "It's the hardest thing because I want to stay in TNA. I love it there, but when you have the opportunity to go back and perform in front of millions at a pay-per-view and 100,000 fans in a stadium, it's hard not to. But like I said, I'm happy with TNA, and this is where I'll stay until he retires." Alright, Kevin Nash and Steve Austin tweeted get well wishes to The Rock. This is kind of funny. Nash says, "Rock, hope you have a quick recovery, Dwayne." Says, "Thanks for coming back and, get healthy and give America the action hero that they deserve." Austin says, "The Rock, I heard you finally had some guts put in." He said, "Get well soon, my brother." Scott Hall, he posted an update and a photo x-ray of himself after his operation. Post-op, he said, "Visit to the surgeon 15 days after the operation. I'm ahead of time, the healing schedule time. Gnarly x-rays will be posted later." He said, "Thanks." And WWE confirmed on last night's episode of Main Event, Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose will indeed air on Friday's episode of SmackDown. And last week we covered about how Ryback had his Twitter account wiped clean after mentioning Cena's ex-wife in a tweet. Word going around WWE is that Cena's ex-wife was not happy about being mentioned. I would say probably not happy for free, but if she would have got a $, Ryback could have talked to her probably. All right, as noted, independent wrestler Sami Callihan recently undergoing some medical tests for WWE, and there's a test being done right now for signing. They got to do the test before signing the deal. So he's officially with the company very soon. And WWE picked up several wrestlers from a recent tryout, and one of those may be Mike Bennett from Ring of Honor. Triple H posted a photo of Stephanie. She was in the gym working out, and she was doing at the Franco gym a single leg burpee with push-up. He says, I'm glad it's not me. He says, one bad mama. Sources have confirmed reports that Brock Lesnar is planning to open up an outfitting business in the rugged wilderness of Alberta. Don't know where Alberta lives, but around there anyway. And it's acknowledged that within WWE, the several wrestlers on the NXT roster belong on the WWE main roster, but Triple H has been particular about having long-term plans ready for the new call-ups when they make it to TV, because you never know what's going to happen with them. They could be there and everybody hate them. It took them forever to get Fandango, didn't it? And WWE Studios' Dead Man Down has done around $2.26 million overseas revenues. And Ryback is regularly tweeting after his goes by the white clean last week. And he says, "I must be my best." He says, "Sometimes you have to do things others don't understand to create a better you in the long run. I won't stop. Ryback rules." Hope to be back on here tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm going to have this thing finished up down here. We're going to stop all this noise, wind tunnel, and all this crap. Got to kind of put back together. Carpet's finally dried out, I hope. Got a couple of dehumidifiers still going. But I'll be back. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.